sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 to lift off. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network online. All systems active. Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 to lift Global Network, online. All systems active. Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 has liftoff. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network, online. All systems active. Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 has liftoff. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network online. All systems active. Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy Daisy A1 to lift off. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network online. All systems active. Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 to lift off. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network online. All systems active.
All right, welcome everybody. Great to have you with us on today's second live presentation for Daisy Global, and just exciting times as we just continue to move forward after the relaunch. Now just a few days into the relaunch, and it's just been absolutely incredible. For those of you that may not know the story of Daisy, beta launching in early January, we opened up for 4 days and overloaded the platform, went back to the architectural drawing boards, and released version 2.0 just a few days ago. And guys, it's just been incredible to see what has happened. And we know that it's only going to get bigger and better from here. In the first 4 days of beta launch, we had over 50,000 members contribute to the Daisy Crowd Fund. Over $50 million was generated in the crowdfunding model. And in the last few days, we had another $50 million and about 35 to 40,000 new members contribute to Daisy. And guys, we have literally broken every record in this industry together as a community. We're talking about over $100 million in about a 7-day period of being open. And the best is yet to come. I want to let everyone know that tomorrow at 11 a.m. UTC time, we have a very special live webinar with Dr. Anna Becker with Endotech to be answering many of the questions that people have. For example, when will you be able to withdraw your trading rewards? What will that process be like? What's the current state of the Daisy Fund? What are the profits? What trades is the AI algorithms? Are they in right now? All of those questions and more will be answered tomorrow at 11 a.m. UTC time with Dr. Anna Becker. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a very special time together. So as we kick off the webinar here today, I'm excited. I want to play this short 2-minute video that just every time I see this, I get goosebumps. And let's kick off the webinar today with this launch video.
Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 has liftoff. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network online. All systems active.
All right, welcome everybody. If you're tuning in for the very first time, we hope that you enjoyed the presentation here today. And for those of you that are members of the Daisy community, excited to have you with us as well. And just for a fresh perspective on the Daisy presentation, a welcome to everybody. Before we dive into the presentation today, I want to take a moment and read our legal disclaimer. Participating in this crowdfunding campaign is a contribution towards AI algorithms development and testing by Endotech through a decentralized autonomous organization and the use of smart contracts on public blockchain. The smart contracts have been independently audited and verified. Crowdfunding campaign contributors shall receive staking rewards resulting from AI algorithms activity, as well as equity in Endotech. Each contributor shall be required to go through KYC and AML verification. Endotech is preparing for public listing. Should Endotech not go ahead with the listing, the equity allocated for crowdfunding participants shall be converted into dividends for each contributor. Past performance does not guarantee future results and is for informational purposes only. Historical performances shown are also the result of compounding profits. The rewards are contingent upon AI performance and results are not a guarantee. All performance shall be visible with full transparency to each crowdfunding contributor. This document is not an offer to sell or a solicitation of offers to purchase any securities. Copies of this document may not be sent to jurisdictions or distributed in or sent from jurisdictions in which this is barred or prohibited by law. The information contained herein shall not constitute an offer to sell or the solicitation of an offer to buy in any jurisdiction in which such offer or solicitation would be unlawful prior to registration, exemption from registration or qualification under the securities laws of any jurisdiction. Any residents or nationals of the USA are explicitly not authorized to participate in this campaign. Any promoters of this campaign are required to comply with all the regulations that apply to their promotional activity depending on their jurisdiction. This publication may contain specific forward-looking statements, example statements including terms like believe, assume, expect, forecast, project, may, could, might, will, or similar expressions. Such forward-looking statements are subject to known and unknown risks, uncertainties, and other factors which may result in a substantial divergence between the actual results, financial situation, development, or performance, and those explicitly or implicitly presumed in these statements. Against the background of these uncertainties, readers should not rely on forward-looking statements. No responsibility is assumed to update forward-looking statements or to adapt them to future events or developments. With that being said, let's dive into the presentation here today. So what is DAISY? DAISY is an equity crowdfunding model for the financial technology sector. That means that we are allowing individuals from around the world to be able to contribute as little as $100 and be a part of emerging financial technologies and be a part of funding the development of those technologies with rewards being passed to the members. DAISY is a decentralized autonomous organization through the use of smart contracts on public blockchain. DAISY is not a company. DAISY is a model where everyone can win with profits, equity, and income. And I get asked the question a lot, what is, in my opinion, the number one reason why DAISY is such a disruptive model? Why in just a few short days has DAISY outperformed any other launch of any other project in the history of multiple industries? And my answer is because in our model, it's a model where everyone can win with profits, equity, and income, even if they never refer a single person. DAISY is currently crowdfunding Endotech for the DAISY AI project, and every contributor receives exclusive equity and staking rewards in exchange for that contribution. So what is DAISY AI? DAISY AI stands for Decentralized AI System, and it's being developed by Endotech. DAISY AI is the next generation of AI trading. DAISY AI will significantly multiply the current AI performance. DAISY AI is the first project capitalized by DAISY crowdfunding campaign. DAISY AI will receive $10 million for development from the DAISY referral plan. Target for the live DAISY AI trading account is $500 million. We call that the DAISY Fund. Daisy AI is Endotech's path to becoming a publicly listed company. So who is Endotech? Endotech is the first technology partner for Daisy crowdfunding campaign. Endotech is a global fintech company that specializes in AI trading systems. Endotech has a roadmap to complete Daisy AI and be publicly traded in 2022. Endotech is currently providing AI trading systems for top financial institutions all around the world. Endotech has a proven track record of high performance results, and Endotech was founded by Dr. Anna Becker and operated and managed by a team of top AI scientists. Now, guys, Dr. Anna Becker is absolutely brilliant, a brilliant, innovative genius, and the opportunity for all of us to be a part of this project that she is pioneering in the AI space is really an honor and a privilege. And I want to again say that tomorrow at 11 a.m. UTC time, Dr. Becker will be doing a live webinar, screen sharing the Binance brokerage account, sharing really some incredible information about the coming withdrawals that are going to be available for your profit rewards and all kinds of great information. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure that you're on tomorrow's webinar. Let your team know about tomorrow's webinar with Dr. Anna Becker. It's going to be incredible. Dr. Anna has developed deep learning algorithms that have managed over $1 billion of assets under management and have been deployed in managing institutional monies for more than a decade. Her teams of AI scientists have more than 20 proprietary AI systems in operation and serve as the AI investing backbone of trading at more than 150 investment firms across the United States, Europe, and Asia. At the age of 20, Dr. Anna found an approximation algorithm by a factor of 2, which now has wide applications in operating systems, database systems, and VLS chip design. Dr. Anna worked and participated with futures and commodities ecosystem to promote algorithmic trading platforms to retail and institutional clients. Following her PhD in artificial intelligence at the elite Technion University, Dr. Becker has founded and sold several AI companies in the fintech space and is now the founder and the CEO of Endotech. Her publications have been distributed in the leading AI financial circles across Europe and America, and her machine learning systems have been integrated into some of the world's largest and most successful banks and funds worldwide, including Dragon Holdings to MF Global. Again, just an amazing resume, a brilliant visionary thinker, a thought leader, and it's just an honor for all of us to be a part of Endotech and the future development of Daisy AI. Now, I'm going to share a couple of historical strategies with you that results that Endotech has gotten in their different algorithms, but I'm actually going to also pull up their website and I'm going to show you how you can actually look at all of the different strategies and see for yourself what Endotech is currently doing in the marketplace. You can see here that in this alpha strategy, at the time that we pulled this report a few months ago, you can see that the compound P&L was over 2,200% since January of 2018. But what you can also see is that there's a 31% peak to valley, and the worst daily loss was minus 15% in a single day. You can also see that there were 21 winning months and 13 losing months. And the reason that this is so important to point out is because when you look at a real platform like Endotech, you're looking at long-term results. You're not looking for this instant gratification. Anyone that promises this type of environment is simply promising something that even the best traders or best AI systems in the world simply cannot guarantee. And if they say they can, it's not legitimate. This is a long-term platform designed for long-term compounded results. Also remember that past performance is not indicative of future performance and is for informational purposes only. And so this is the alpha strategy, one of the the strategy that Endotech has. This is a new leverage strategy that we pulled a snapshot of a few months ago. And you can see that in just a matter of a couple of months, this is a very high risk, aggressive strategy, but it produced 297% returns in a matter of 2 months. But also look at the numbers, guys. The worst daily loss was 43%. And this is why these types of strategies are designed for long-term results. And you never want to measure those results by short-term performance, but you always want to look at the long-term performance. You can see that out of 2 months, this strategy had 1 winning month and 1 losing month. But at the end of the day, look at the profits that it was able to generate despite the ups and the downs. So let me pull up real quick. Let's go to Endotech's website, and let me just show you how you can look up these strategies and see for yourself. And the way the Daisy Fund works right now, while Daisy AI is being developed, is we have a whole portfolio of strategies that the AI is executing and operating in any given moment based upon the market conditions and the probability of those strategies. We have alpha strategies, which trade long and short. We have beta strategies, which only trade long. We have leverage strategies, which are higher risk strategies because it uses leverage in the strategies. So let's just pull a couple of these up right now in real time and just take a look here. Let's go with the beta strategy first, because that's the most conservative strategy that Endotech has. And we'll look at the Bitcoin beta strategy, both short-term and long-term. So you can see here, this is a 6-month calculation here. If a person would have, let's say, had $10,000 in trading for the last 6 months with this strategy, they would have realized 137% returns over the course of the last 6 months. Now let's go ahead and go back to January of 2018, and let's show the real life performance of this strategy from January of 2018 until now. And you can see that in this Bitcoin strategy, you're looking at a 623% return in the market utilizing this strategy. Let's take a look now at the Ethereum beta strategy. And again, we'll first look at the last 6 months here. Is it 6 months? I'm sorry, it's actually, 6 months from October to April. 156% return in the last 6 months on this strategy. If we go back to January 1st of 2018, you can see, wow, what an incredible return here. 3,500% return in this particular strategy over the course of the last 2.5 years. So you can come in here to the portfolio page on endotech.io, and you can look up any of these strategies to see for yourself. Let's take a look at the leverage strategies. These are higher risk strategies, but also higher risk, high return strategies as well. And this is not a strategy that the AI would ever use in a majority of a trading portfolio, but obviously there's components of this strategy that are woven in that help uplift the overall performance results potentially. So let's look here again at the last 6 months of this leverage strategy. Wow, look at this. This is the Bitcoin leverage strategy. You can notice that right now, this strategy is not holding any Bitcoin. Right now, it's 100% USDT. Why? Because this strategy is going to be very selective about when it enters the market, because it is using leverage, and leverage proposes higher risk. This particular strategy right now is not even in a trade. It's waiting for the next entry in the market. But look at this, over 1,100% return from this strategy over the last 6 months. So absolutely incredible results here on these more high risk, high return strategies. Again, you don't ever want your portfolio to be all high risk, high return at this level, because in that scenario, you could very quickly lose everything as quickly as you could have some big gains. So there's a balance to that. Let's look at the Ethereum here, the Ethereum leverage strategy over the last 6 months, 684% returns over the last 6 months. So again, guys, as we've said all along, this is all of the Endotech principles behind the AI algorithm is designed for long term. It's designed to compound. It's designed to catch breakout moments in the marketplace. It's going to have losses as well as wins. It's just part of it comes with the territory. But as long as you understand this is a long-term play, it's a long-term strategy that Endotech uses with AI, then it really has the potential to offer some high returns to all of the members. This is a snapshot of the back office. We know that right now some of the reports are being updated. So over the next few days, we just got a schedule today of each of these reports and when they will be live in the back office. Most of them are working now since we've gone live, but some of the reports like the rewards, like the total members, et cetera, are still updating in the back office. So thanks for your patience on that. Those updates will continue to be rolled out day by day as we move forward. The roadmap for Daisy is quite exciting. As you know, we launched in January. We relaunched just a few days ago. And our goal in the next 120 days, our first 2021 goal is to reach the $500 million in assets under management with the Daisy Fund, to reach the $10 million in crowdfunding to Daisy AI for development, and to complete phase 1 of the Daisy project. And then we move into phase 2. Moving into phase 2 can include things like new DeFi mechanisms, can include things like Forex and stock and equities as well. So we've got some great things lined up for phase 2, phase 3, phase 4 for the Daisy project. But right now we're just focused on going from the first 100 million that we've done in 7 days all the way up to $1 billion. And we believe that we will reach that goal in the next 120 days. In 2022, Daisy AI will be completed and Endotech will be going public. And that's a big opportunity for all of you as crowdfunding members, because you actually will have stock equity in Endotech before they go public. So we've got a great roadmap ahead of us and everything is on track and on target with that roadmap. So what's in it for you? What's in it for every single contributor in the Daisy model, and how does this work? So there's up to 10 different crowdfunding tiers that you can choose from. The first tier starts at $100. The second tier is $200, $400, $800. It just doubles for each tier. There's a total of 10 crowdfunding tiers that you can progress through. Every contributor will get their equal share of 5% of Endotech stock. And so Endotech is allotting 5% equity in their company, and it is being equally divided amongst all of the contributors. 50% to 70% of each contribution is used for the development of the AI algorithms and for testing, with 70% of those rewards being issued back to the contributor, those that have staked the project. That's absolutely incredible. We're going to show those numbers here today. 15% of the rewards are issued back to the community through the residual referral plan. Contributors will be able to withdraw the rewards at any time. Again, we'll be making announcements on that tomorrow with the webinar with Dr. Anna Becker. All members are able to participate in the Daisy referral plan, and the referral plan pays out up to 46% of each contribution. Everything is done instantaneous through the smart contracts and the blockchain. So you enter into the Daisy ecosystem through a Tron wallet. We recommend the Tronlink wallet. It's an app. You can also add it on your computer as a Chrome extension, and it allows your wallets to interact directly with the smart contract. You make your contribution to Daisy Crowdfund, and immediately the smart contract releases 50% to 70%, depending on what tier you've contributed, into the live trading, and immediately releases and pays out up to 46% of the contributions into the referral plan and back out to the community. It is 100% automated and run with full transparency on the blockchain through the smart contract mechanism. We've used the Tron blockchain. In fact, Daisy has now been identified as the reason that the Tron token has exploded it exploded in January, it doubled again this week when Daisy AI went live. In fact, we have now produced more transactions. When you talk about the energy going back to the Tron blockchain, the energy fees, we have produced more transaction and actually lowered, instead of inflation, which is what most ecosystems have, the dollar, et cetera, it's inflation. We have actually deflated the value of Tron and increased the price of Tron. We've deflated the amount of Tron and cause the value to increase. And there's currently articles all over the internet talking about how our smart contract has actually become the number1 performing smart contract in the entire Tron blockchain. We've even outproduced USDT when it comes to those transactions. Tron allows automated interaction between contributors and Daisy AI. Tron removes the need for any company to be in control, allows for all promises to be executed instantly with 100% transparency. Tron blockchain is among the fastest and most scalable blockchains in the world. Tron blockchain has low gas fees and allows for high performing smart contracts at a low cost. For example, right now with less than 150 Tron, you can complete any tier purchase. And if you compare that to some of the other blockchains that are out there, some of those blockchain transactions can cost anywhere from $30 to $50 per transaction and have very low speeds. Tron is a top emerging decentralized app platform with a massive future ahead of it. So what's in it for every member, regardless of the referral plan? And this is, I think, very important to understand. Even if you never refer a single person, you have 3 benefits immediately with Daisy. Number 1 is you own equity in Endotech, and the potential return from selling Endotech stock after the company goes public is a really exciting opportunity for all of us. Number 2 is you have the rewards, the AI algorithm rewards based upon the potential successful performance of Endotech's AI algorithms. And then number 3, the potential for spillover in the matrix. And one of my favorite components of this referral plan is that it is a 3x10 matrix. What that means is that you have 3 people or 3 contributions that you can have on your first generation. And then those 3 can have 9 on the second generation, 3, 9, 27, 81, and so on. And what I love is that every single tier of contribution has its own matrix, its own independent matrix. So members that are tier 1 contributors for $100 are able to earn and are positioned in the tier 1 matrix. But when somebody upgrades to tier 2, they now compress to the top of the tier 2 matrix, the next available position in the tier 2 matrix, and you have a whole new business center in that second matrix. When you upgrade to tier 3, another matrix opens up, and so on. The way the spillover works is that even if you never refer a single person, you can earn from generations 1 and generation 2 for every tier that you've purchased just from the overflow. In fact, you can earn up to 48% of your crowdfund contribution for that tier just from spillover, even if you never refer a single person. And when you have a community growing as fast as Daisy is growing, this is a really big opportunity for everybody. Again, the crowdfunding tiers, you can see that they start at $100 for tier 1, $200 for tier 2, $400 for tier 3, and it doubles for each tier all the way down to tier 10. If you go all the way through all 10 tiers, it's a total contribution of $102,300, in which case you would have $69,000 that was in the live trading account and $33,000 that would go into the Daisy Crowd model. And you would have over 1,000 shares in the 5% stock equity pool. As you can see here for tiers 1 through 7, 50% of your contribution goes into the live trading. And for tiers 8, 9, and 10, 70% goes into the live trading for those higher tiers. So let's dive in and talk about the referral plan so you can understand the power of sharing this with other people. I think we would all agree that when you have a project like this, something that's decentralized, something that's on the blockchain, that's smart contract driven, that allows you to have equity in an aggressive technology company and project like Endotech and the Daisy AI platform, this is a huge advantage, and everyone you know should be a part of this Daisy crowdfunding model, especially because you can join for as little as $100. So I want to share with you now what the referral plan looks like and why the peer-to-peer model has really created the massive momentum for Daisy in our first 7 days. What I love about the referral plan is everything is instant, pays out instantly, up to 46%, and it's all done through the digital wallets. No human ever touches the flow of funds in this referral plan. It pays out immediately through the smart contracts. We have upfront income with our personal referral bonus, our 3x10 matrix bonus, the check matching bonus, and then our Pacesetter Gold and Pacesetter Leadership bonus pools. We have residual income that comes from the trading profits, 10 generations of unilevel trading bonuses, the Pacesetter Gold bonus, the Pacesetter Leadership bonus, and we even have additional stock equity available for leaders that qualify for Pacesetter. Let's dive in and talk about each of these here today. Whenever you refer someone to Daisy and they contribute to one of the tiers, you earn a 5% referral bonus. It does not matter what tier you're at. Anytime someone enrolls to your referral link, they contribute to your referral link, you earn a 5% direct referral bonus. Anytime they upgrade from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3, you also earn that bonus. And there's some really big advantages to upgrading. Now, obviously, when you upgrade, that means that you have contributed more towards the Daisy fund, means that you've earned more shares of equity in Endotech, and there's some big advantages there. But in the referral plan, it also means that you unlock the next matrix. And so when you're a tier 1 member for a $100 contribution, you earn on tier 1 members. You activate your position in the tier 1 matrix. But when you unlock tier 2, you now open up a brand new business center, a brand new 3x10 matrix. And now you're able to earn on all of the tier 2 purchases and upgrades that happen throughout this matrix. When you unlock tier 3, same thing. There's a total of 10 different matrix that you can unlock, one for each tier. And of course, guys, the further you go in these tiers, the smaller the playing field becomes and the bigger the opportunity that exists. And right now is a really unique moment because we have a lot of folks that have come in and started with tier 1, but as you move to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, those numbers start to go down. And it's a huge opportunity for members to actually secure a top position in those higher tier matrix and really set yourself up for some major financial benefits in the future. The matrix payout is actually very simple. Don't let this confuse you. It's actually very simple. A 3x10 matrix simply means that on your first generation, there are 3 contributions, that 3 contributors can occupy generation 1. And those 3 people also have 3 nodes or 3 contribution positions in their first generation, which means your second generation has 9. And so it goes 3, 9, 27, 81, and so on. In order to unlock each of those 10 matrix, you simply need to upgrade to the next tier. And in order to qualify for all of the generations, you need to meet some minimal requirements for each generation. Now, generation 1 and 2 have no requirements. That means that you literally can earn from spillover on generations 1 and 2, even if you never refer a single person. But if you want to unlock generation 3, you have to qualify. How do you do that? You refer 3 new members, And those 3 members, or all of your personal referrals combined, have a total of 1,000 USDT in contributions. To unlock generation 4, you would refer 6 members. The total contribution of those members would need to be over 2,000 USDT, and you unlock generation 4, and you're able to earn then on that generation. The payout for the matrix is simply a fixed percentage payout in the smart contract. So for tiers 1 through 7, it's 4% on generations 1 and 2. It's 3% on generations 3 through 8. And then it's 4% for generations 9 and 10. So anytime there's a contribution on one of those generations that you're qualified for, you're going to get either 3% or 4%, depending on what generation that member is in. For tiers 8, 9, and 10, there's 2% for generations 1 and 2, 1.5% for generations 3 through 8, and 2% for generations 9 through 10. So you can see a total of 34% for tiers 1 through 7, and a total of 17% for tiers 8, 9, and 10, just in the matrix bonus alone. And guys, you can see some of the numbers here. I love to use generation 6 as an example because it's a pretty achievable goal for anybody over time. You're looking at a total of about 1,000 members to fill up generation 6. So you would have 729 people on your 6th generation. So 3 people on gen 1, 9 on generation 2, 27 on 3, 81 on 4, 243 on 5, and 729 on 6. So a total of about 1,000 people if you filled up generations 1 through 6. And take a look at this. If you were just a tier 1 member, that means you contributed $100 to Daisy, and you filled up generations 1 through 6, you would have earned on generation 6 over $2,000, on generation 5 over $700, on generation 4 $243, right? And if you add all this up, it's over $3,000 that you earn just from tier 1. Now, take a look at this. If you were a tier 1 through 7 member and you filled up that same matrix, you have earned $277,000 in generation 6. And if you add all of this up, guys, it's over $400,000 that a person can earn just on generations 1 through 6 if you're a tier 1 through 7 member. And of course, tiers 8, 9, and 10, it really gets exciting. You can see here, well over $1 million is earned if you simply filled up generations 1 through 6 in the matrix with tiers 8, 9, and 10, plus everything you've earned on tiers 1 through 7. And of course, you could look at the higher generations as well. And there's some really exciting big numbers in here that, quite frankly, you can take time and look at that and set your goals as high as you like. We have many leaders that in their first 7 days have already done extraordinary things, hundreds of thousands of dollars that have already been earned in just the matrix bonus alone by many of the leaders who have started to fill out their matrix in those deeper generations. So I love the matrix bonus because, again, no qualifications for generation 1 and 2. There's 10 different matrix, one for each contribution tier. And this really is an exciting part of the referral plan for Daisy. But not only do you earn in the matrix, but you also can earn a check matching bonus for every single person that you personally refer. And it's very simple. When they get paid the matrix bonus, as long as you have purchased that same contribution level that they're getting paid on, and as long as you have qualified for the generation that they are earning from, then you are able to earn a 10% check match from those members. So if you referred someone who, let's say, made $10,000 in the matrix, you would earn a $1,000 check match from that referral. And this is an ongoing basis. So there's no end and there's no limit to what you can earn in the check match bonus. Also, for every new member, the moment that you join Daisy with your tier 1 contribution, you have a 48-hour grace period where you can earn on all 10 generations. The reason that this was done is so that for those individuals that are coming in who've set their goal on unlocking 10 generations, you now have an opportunity for the first 2 days to not miss any of the income. You can literally get paid on all 10 generations for 48 hours. And as long as you qualify during those 48 hours for 10 generations, you will never miss a single dollar in the referral plan. In fact, this Pacesetter bonus really is the number one driver in the Daisy model right now. There's a couple neat components to this. Number one, whatever generation you qualify for in your first 30 days, you automatically get a bonus for the next generation being unlocked. So if you qualified for generation 3, you would do that by referring 3 members who have a total of 1,000 in contributions. You would unlock generation 3. If you do this in your first 30 days, or let's say you do it this week, you automatically will start earning on generation 4. This will automatically be unlocked. If you qualify for generation 4 this week or this month, the first 30 days, you would automatically unlock generation 5 and so on. So every time you qualify for a generation, the system automatically unlocks the next generation of income. But the really exciting component here is reaching generation 10 qualification in your first 30 days. If you refer 24 people with a total of 128,000 in contributions, and you achieve this level 10 qualification in your first 30 days, you become what's called a Pacesetter Gold. And when you become a Pacesetter Gold, you get a share in a bonus pool that pays out instantly from every contribution and every trading profit withdrawal. 1.8% of every contribution anywhere in the world, no matter what team they're in, instantly from the smart contract, 1.8% goes into the Pacesetter bonus pool. And as the Endotech platform is trading in the Daisy Fund account and profit rewards are being generated, 1.25% of all of the global rewards from trading also go into this bonus pool. And you also get an additional share in the additional 5% equity bonus pool for stock in Endotech. Guys, this is absolutely incredible because it means now, as a Pacesetter qualifier, you are now earning from every single contribution, and you're now earning from all of the Daisy Fund profits through trading around the world. Whether this person is a member of your team or not, this bonus pool is shared with Pacesetter Gold qualifiers. And so it's exciting to see now I think over 300 people have qualified for this bonus pool, and that number just continues to grow. And we've got some exciting times ahead of us with this Pacesetter bonus pool. The Pacesetter leadership pool is really where the excitement kicks in. The Pacesetter leadership bonus has to do with helping other people reach Pacesetter Gold. For every 3 personal referrals that you help reach Pacesetter Gold, you earn a share in a second leadership pool. And here's what's a couple of really exciting things about this leadership bonus pool. Number one, there's no limit to how many shares you can earn. So if you go out, for example, and help 6 people reach Pacesetter Gold, 6 personal referrals, you would now have 2 shares in the leadership bonus pool. The same amount goes into this pool. So 1.8% of every contribution goes into the Pacesetter Gold bonus pool, and 1.8% goes into the Pacesetter leadership bonus pool. And 1.25% of all of the global rewards from the trading goes into the Pacesetter Gold bonus pool, and 1.25% of all the global reward distribution from trading goes into the leadership bonus pool. What's also great about this leadership pool is there's no time limit to qualify. For the Pacesetter Gold, you have to do it in 30 days. But for the leadership bonus pool, there's no time limit to qualifying for those shares, and there's no limit on how many shares that you can earn. The bonus pools and all of the referral rewards plan pays out instantly directly into your Tron wallet. The bonus pools, actually, you withdraw them from your back office. You simply click a button to withdraw those rewards, and you can withdraw them at any time, as many times a day as you would like. Now, let's talk about the residual income and continue this conversation, because as exciting as the contribution rewards are, the real excitement is the power of Endotech's platform and Daisy AI. And so, as you know, 70% of the trading profits goes back to the contributor in the form of rewards, but 15% goes back to the community through residual income. 2.5% of that goes into the pay setter bonus pools, and 12.5% of that goes into this unilevel residual bonus. So what does unilevel mean? Unilevel means that every single person who you refer is on your first level. So if you refer 10 people, you have 10 people on level 1. If you refer 100, you have 100 people on level 1. If those 10 people refer 10 people, you would have 100 members on level 2, and so on. And this goes all the way down through 10 levels. So unlike the Matrix, where you only have 3 people on your first generation, with the unilevel, it's unlimited. Every person who you refer is on your first level. Every person they refer is on your second level, and so on. 3.5% of all of the trading rewards from your first level personally referred members pays out to you in the form of residual income. And then 1% on levels 2 through 10 pays out in the form of residual income. This part of the referral plan has full dynamic compression. What that means is that if anyone is not qualified for a level of pay, instead of that level of pay disappearing, it actually compresses to the upline leader. So this allows you to actually earn even far beyond just these 10 levels of pay. So it's absolutely another great benefit of the unilevel bonus. To qualify for the different levels, it follows the same rules as the generation bonus. So there's no requirements for generation for levels 1 and 2. And then if you qualify for generation 3 of the Matrix, you automatically qualify for level 3 of the unilevel, and so on. So this is a powerful residual component. I believe this is where the biggest income is going to be made for those that are involved in building Daisy through the peer-to-peer referral system. This is where the biggest rewards are going to come from. Now, this is long-term. This is not it's not like the other components of the plan that pay out immediately and quickly from the contribution. This is based on the long-term trading results of the Daisy fund. And I believe this is going to be the biggest reward that Daisy has in their referral plan. There's 3 categories of members. When you purchase tiers 1 through 7, 50% goes to the Daisy fund. When you purchase tiers 8, 9, and 10, 70% goes to the Daisy fund. And once you reach tier 10, you can become a VIP customer, which means you can actually open up a personal account directly with Endotech and connect your wallet through API trading. And it's a great benefit for those that move through tiers 1 through 10. To become a VIP customer, you must complete tiers 1 through 10. 100% of your funds goes into AI algorithms for testing and development. So now instead of 50% or 70% of your funds, it's 100% of your funds. It requires a minimum of 20,000 USDT. The funds remain in your personal wallet. There is a promotion right now. Normally, there's a 10% setup fee to Endotech. Right now, it's only a 5% setup fee to Endotech for the VIP members. And we're going to be launching this program. Again, you don't want to miss tomorrow's webinar with Dr. Anna Becker, where we're going to cover all of these details. As a VIP customer, instead of 70% of the rewards coming back to you, 80% of the rewards come back to you. Another 10% goes into the referral rewards plan. This also pays out in the unilevel structure with 1% on each level, all the way down through 10 levels of payout. And again, this Daisy VIP program is limited. It's for a limited time, but it's a great opportunity for individuals to go beyond just the tier 10 level. How do you join Daisy? It's very simple. You're going to download the Tronlink app or install the Tronlink extension. If you get with the person who invited you here, they'll get you some great videos on exactly how to set up and get everything going. You want to make sure you have your USDT equivalent. to the tiers that you want to purchase. Very important that for every tier that you're going to purchase, that you have 150 Tron in your Tron wallet. This is to cover the energy fees for the transaction. The transactions will not process if you do not have those Tron available. So very important, again, get with the person who invited you here. They'll give you exact details on how to do all of this. You'll get a sign-up link from your refer, and you simply purchase the minimum of tier 1 to secure your spot in the matrix. Guys, we've already broken records together, but now we're making history. That means that we're building something long-term. We're building a culture and a community and an ecosystem that's going to last for decades to come. We've already broken records together. Now we're focused on making history together. If this is your first time seeing the Daisy overview, we want to welcome you to the Daisy community. Get with the person who invited you here today. Get your questions answered. For those that are tuning in today who are already a part of the Daisy community, we have a big opportunity and moment right now. I believe the next 120 days, we are going to make history together. And those that are involved right now with building Daisy are going to reap the greatest reward. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. And we look forward to working and meeting and connecting with each and every single one of you. God bless. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.
Daisy sequence initiated. Activating Daisy referral system. Endotech systems active. Daisy fund activating. Uploading Daisy smart contract to the blockchain. Daisy AI initiating. Artificial superintelligence systems appear to be functional and active. All systems ready for Daisy launch. Daisy A1 rocket. Ready to launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daisy A1 liftoff. Activating Daisy Global Network. Daisy Global Network online.